Hello, and welcome to another stream of Pokemon Legends Arceus Live. My name is Ectric, and we are here in yet another stream where we will be doing some more shiny hunting. This time we're going to be focusing our efforts on specifically trying to get a shiny Burmy. I hope you're excited for this. If you are and you're not yet like the stream and subscribe to the channel, consider doing so you can catch every single one of these as they come out. Regardless, though, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Sorry for a couple things. First of all, sorry for being a little bit late, both in the... Oh, welcome in, Crunchy. No way, it's man. But yeah, sorry the stream is starting a little late, and also that I'm a little bit late to that late start. Baldur's Gate was just giving me too many troubles, and that brings me to the second one of, sorry, it's not Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate was giving me too many troubles. I don't know why it wasn't working. Only thing I can think of is that I was playing like earlier this week, and I opened it not through the Larian Studios like launcher, or not through Steam rather. I just did like directly started it. Ash, thank you so much for the $1 dono. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for your generosity. I'm so grateful. Thank you. But yeah, I didn't launch it through Steam last time, so maybe that's what's causing it. But like, I tried launching it not through Steam again, and it didn't launch again. So I don't know. Maybe my computer's just being a wuss today. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna reset my computer at some point soon, and then try launching it once I reset it, and hope that it was just like some weird thing, like a background process that was running from like last time I played or something like that. I don't know. But I apologize that I'm not doing Baldur's Gate. I know that people are interested in that, but, you know, nothing I can do.
There's that fucking girly.
Hey, Pseudo, thank you so much for joining in. Stop clap back, for sure. Cat's lower jaw cannot move sideways, so it can't do one of those. Doodle, welcome in. God, I had the split-second fear of, oh, did you just get gifted a membership and I'm just going to have to listen to farts and screaming again? As you said, explodes, but it didn't happen. We're good. We're all set. Just thought of a great idea for a sound for you to add. Oh, yeah? Let me know what it is. Cats can't chew their food like sheep. That's true. Skill issue, am I right? Surskit Ah. I will take a note of it so that I can possibly add it. I think I know what you're talking about. Come on, there we go. So, and Surskit Ah. Dazzling, welcome to the stream. Alright, add Surskit Ah sound effect for streams. Got it. Now I'm like, do I want to gift a Memby? So drained right now for so many reasons. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully we can get your stress levels down a little bit or something. Alright, so I need to remember. Ooh, that's not the right button. So I think that it's just grueling grow. Honestly, we'll just look for shaking trees all around. Imagine after like years of doing EV loops, I like pass by the EV loop and it just happens to be shiny. Pseudo, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Anxious Christian, congratulations on the membership. You now have access to custom emotes, as well as the opportunity to create your own entrance theme whenever you first type a message in chat. Congratulations, and Pseudo, thank you so much for your generosity. So grateful for all of the support from everyone. I really appreciate it. Especially with the way the economy is going, and the way my freaking job search has been going. Maybe streaming isn't such a wild option. Okay, can we leave? It's never me, bro. The gift bots is not working. Yeah, I don't know why. It's annoying that it doesn't work. I'm not sure why it doesn't work. Okay, go over this way now. Weird seeing PLA gameplay after so much PLZA. Yeah, I definitely got a little used to it, but I'm also like, it at this point, because I stopped playing ZA like every waking moment of the day, I like stopped like expecting only that, so now it feels less weird. But definitely like first time going from ZA back to PLA, really was like, oh, what am I doing? Need to start shiny hunting in this game again. I haven't done it in so long. I know. I was actually just thinking about how like I have that, you know, chat shiny count thing to put on the screen, and I haven't used it in forever, so I just covered it up with my with the chat. I have to take turns attacking the other Pokemon. Yeah, that is gonna be a especially weird when I actually get into like battles in like other mainline Pokemon games where it's just like, oh right, this is a turn-based game, isn't it? As opposed to, can I spam as many extreme speeds and bullet punches as possible before this thing gets a single attack off? I say there's very few shaky trees over here. Kind of disappointing. Talked to Lula once today and Dipper not at all. I don't know if I want to talk to him or not. To you?
I'm that old cowboy guy with the mustache who is in everything. I think my name is Sam something. Anyway, I'm speaking to you today on behalf of candidate Bernie Sanders for just $5.
That's very funny. Poker Run, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming in. Hope all is well with you. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, hello. Trats. Wait, I don't... Can Burmy even spawn here? No, I can't. Why am I going over here? Just completed Legends of Pokedex and got a shiny Froakie. Nice! Congratulations. I have completed the Pokedex, but I have not completed all of the research tasks yet. I still have like 300 and something battles remaining. We'll go here. Maybe we'll get a purple. I don't think I've ever seen these trees shake. Actually, I've probably seen them shake before, but it's so incredibly rare. Hey, look, an Eevee. I'm not sure if I've ever seen them shake. I don't remember ever seeing them shake. Tomboy Gamer, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming in. I am indeed shiny hunting. We're looking for shiki trees so that we can find ourselves a shiny Burmy. Granted, we've searched for shiki trees for a while and never once found a shiny Burmy. Oh, but that is a shiny Mothim. Shiny Mothim. Dope. Hooray! You brought the luck in. I appreciate it. First shiny of the day. Just have Cafe Na running in the background and be clicking A. Or attach Rocky Helmet. I guess I could just do the the passive stuff as I'm like pressing A with like my toes or something like that. That could be funny. Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to see it, which is the main reason I haven't done anything like that. I was thinking that I might try to get serious about trying to get some of these shinies from STDs that I need. And anytime I am playing a game that is not on the Switch 1 itself, I will have Space-Time Distortions running in the background, and I will drop everything to do them in the middle of any stream, like regardless of what stream it is, what game we're playing. Like in between a Marvel Rivals match, we have to take a 15-minute break to go do a Space-Time Distortion, that kind of thing. Hit it with the Devolution Sprite. Honestly, I wish. Wood. Trees around here. Shaky tree, shaky tree, shaky tree. We should come up with a shaky tree song. Other than the one that I used to sing, which was a play on Smelly Cat from Friends. We should come up with like our own actual shaky tree song, like the theme song of looking for shaky trees. For shiny Bernie. I don't know why I give, whenever I say Burmy today, I use the same voice as, he burnt my shake. Shiny Burmy. It's a little bit like a Kermit voice. I'm wondering why we cannot find a shiny Burmy. Wouldn't I? I did think of that when I said it, but I was like, it's kind of like doing a smash or pass type of thing. Hey, shaky tree.
Shaky tree,
Have you forsaken me? How can I make you be a shaky tree?
I like it. I like it. We gotta come up with a tune. But we'll have to come up with a good melody. Shoddy, shaky with the shaky tree. Shoddy with the shaky tree and Shoddy with the shaky tree at my head. Get me going like running around the map. Na 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 every day. La 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 fills me with glee. When I finally get my shiny Burmy. That wasn't bad. It's gonna be a bitch to remember, but nothing doing. I will, however, look at these outbreaks. See if we can't get a purple. Shawty with the shaky tree in my woods. Got me rolling all over the map. La 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 la, fills me with glee. When I finally get my shiny Burmy, me. Just making up melodies for it and singing them now. God, it'd be so funny if we could do like voice memo in chat and just have people singing different melodies and stuff. Be hilarious. Oh. Shiny Diggersby instead of a chestpin, but it's fine, I guess. Hey, Shiny Diggersby ain't nothing to sneeze at. Unless it tickled your nose, in which case I give you permission. But GG's. Well done. It's coming across a very Adventure Time song. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, we could do like what's that? That's the Steven Universe song, the Giant Woman. All I want to do is see you turn into a shaky tree, shaky tree. Oops. Hey, that's our shiny. Return to the village. Alright, do it again. Oh, that's good. That's good. All I want to do is see you turn in blue. A shiny Burmy. Shiny Burmy. Yeah, I like that. All I want to do is see you turn into a shiny Burmy. If I knew the full lyrics to Giant Woman and not the DBZA version of I Want to See You Turn Into a Super Saiyan, which is, by the way, where I learned of that song. Had never heard of the original. What that is there a shiny? I don't know. But yeah, never had heard of the song before. Heard that version, was like, oh my god, this song is actually amazing. And then found out it was like a cover or a parody of the Steven Universe song, and then listened to it and was like, oh, that's pretty good too. And then I got obsessed with the song for a while. It'd be really funny if I'd gotten another moth in the exact same spot. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to be saying "shiny Bernie," kind of like Kermit. So, all I want to do is see you turn into a shiny Bernie, a shiny Bernie. Have you seen Steven Universe? Worth watching? I've not seen it. I've heard good things. Would. Every time now. Every time. But yeah, I've never watched it. Where's the shiny Burmy? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering shiny Burmy. That's more Marvin Martian. Actually, I don't know if that's more Marvin Martian or more Kermit. Now I need to listen to their voices and see what the difference is, because they kind of take the same place in my head of kind of like that goober voice. Shaky tree. Oh, can I do it? No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can do a Miss Piggy impression. Unfortunately, I can do like her, like I can do it for like a sound, but I can't do it like for the whole thing, for like actually saying words. Someone just DM me, leave 10 paragraphs about why I'm unreal and problematic. Well, that's not very nice. Welcome to the stream, Google, though. Just tried and I cannot. Do any of you watch Dropout? Oh, dumb question. We've geeked out about D20 before, Pseudo. Every time I think of Kermit and Miss Piggy now, I think of that one Make Some Noise bit where it's Kermit defending himself in court for a murder charge, and he's talking about how why would he sign his own name into the hotel ledger in pink ink, and then all of a sudden Josh Room just goes it's literally like the first time I heard it, I literally was like crying laughing and could not get over it. It was like the most perfect distillation of like, this is like the best improv I've ever seen kind of thing. And just like, this is like perfect Kermit like reasonableness, and then having someone just come in with the assist to do a perfect Miss Piggy impression. It was amazing. For those of you who don't know, it was like a small improv thing where Kermit is defending himself in court, and he basically comes out, implies that Miss Piggy was the one that did the murder and is framing him, and as he's like revealing that, someone else jumped in unprompted and did like a perfect Miss Piggy impersonation, and had her going, and she gets more and more angry, and then she goes and tries to stab Kermit. It was very fun. I'm fronting today. Let's go. Just watching Gastrodonts with my buddy. Oh, nice. I haven't really watched Gastrodonts. I've only seen clips from that one. I was never really much of a cooking competition person, except for Great British Bake Off. That's the only one that I got invested in, and that was mostly because it was like so cozy and unlike other cooking competitions, where like the point it was that they were just all trying to do their best and were like friendly with each other, whereas like most of the other ones it's like cutthroat. Which, granted, Gastronauts is probably along the lines of Bake Off more than, you know, the other ones, but still, it's not a genre I tend to go towards. Right. Oh, for those of you who don't know, and like comedy/progressive values, subscribe to Dropout, or password share with someone who does, because they straight up allow that. Yeah. Dropout is incredible. It's the people who used to do College Humor on YouTube. They made their own streaming service and have a bunch of different shows, and it's all like, I think it's like $8 a month, and they, you know, actively encourage password sharing. They give you a ton of stuff just for the $8, with, you know, no extra ads once you pay and stuff like that. It's basically the most ethical version of a streaming service I can imagine. I don't know how to respond to that thing I mentioned. Someone we know and have been beefing with. I mean, at a certain point, it's just like you're not going to convince them, and it's not, or you're not going to be able to. I mean, I like, you know, turning the other cheek is kind of it's difficult to say without like the context and stuff like that. But like, at a certain point, if someone's just going to be like outwardly like antagonistic towards you like that, at a certain point, it's just easier and better to just completely ignore it and not engage, because you're not going to convince them. All you're going to do is get yourself more upset, and then you know, inflame the situation. And you know, if you're getting called out of the blue on something like that, it's just like, you know, they're looking for the attention more than anything else, I feel like. But also, I don't know the context of the situation, so don't take it as gospel what I say. Just my personal opinion, knowing nothing about the situation other than the small bit you told me. Damn it, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. It's been a little while. Hope you're doing well. Do you need all the Burmy and Wormy or just the grass ones? All of them, but I'm starting with the grass ones because the field lens is the most cozy. I was about to just cut ties with him, but I had a spark of hope for a moment until we saw that. It happens. I mean, it's a shame, but at a certain point, you know, you have to think of yourself and your safety and your you know, state of mind over the ideals of having someone, you know, be the person that you expected them to be or wanted them to be. It's a lot of extra content, text. There's a lot of extra context, like a lot. I mean, I'm sure. All right. I was gonna say Gastronauts is 60% comedy, 40% food competition. Yeah, I figured. From what I've seen, that seems to be it. Also, I was going to mention a couple things actually. First thing was I had my sleep study last night. I was telling people about it, and when I tell you, possibly one of the worst nights of sleep of my life. It actually probably wasn't the worst, but like it was definitely not a good night's sleep. Basically, it took me like 45 minutes to get the thing set up. It was like this like headband with like a plastic thing on it, which had like electrodes on the bottom part of the plastic part that like was supposed to go against your forehead.
Mr.
And then
Hugs
it had
got me again.
Mr. Who? Hugs. Oh, that's not good. But yeah, it had that, and then it had like a tube that you would imagine like for like a someone who needs like oxygen, it has like the tube where it like goes into their nose and stuff like that. It had that attached to it as well. And basically, what you were supposed to do is you're supposed to like put it around put it on your forehead. Make sure that the electrodes stuck to your forehead, and then put the tube into your nostrils, and then tighten it around the back of your head. And then you're supposed to fall asleep that way. And it took me about like 25 minutes to figure out how to get it to work the first time. Was about to get it set up, realized it was upside down, had to take it all off again, get it back on. The strap came completely apart and took me like 10 minutes to get back together. So I had to do that, and then I finally get it on. I finally get it all attached up. I go and I go to the bedroom to sleep, and I realize I'm still wearing my shirt. And I was supposed to take that off before putting it on, because then it would be more difficult to take the shirt off once I had the thing on, and went, whoops, guess I'm doing that. So I took it off, that's fine, got in bed, went to go to sleep, pressed the button to turn it on, and this quite loud, like robotic Siri type voice goes, please attach wood. Please attach, make sure that electrodes are attached to your forehead, or whatever, and like completely wakes my wife up. And I go, damn it, all right, cool. And I'm like, is it starting? Like, it's already attached. And then I see like the light go off, and I'm like, okay, I guess it's running now. And I try to fall asleep. It's like getting in the way a little bit, and it's like really it's like making it hard for me to like fall asleep, because I'm like afraid to like it's gonna get knocked off. And then about an hour later,
you should have just hulked your shirt apart, bro. Yeah.
You're right, my bad. But yeah, so I get about
fingers.
Oh my gosh, stupid emojis. But yeah, I get about an hour of sleep, give or take, and I'm suddenly woken up by the Siri voice going, electrodes have lost connection. Please readjust, or please make sure that they make contact with your forehead. And about 10 seconds later, it repeats. Device has lost contact with your electrodes, or device electrodes have lost contact. Please make sure electrodes are secured to your forehead. And it does that over and over again. And I'm like pressing it into my face, and I'm like, okay, why is it not? They're attached. And I'm like getting frustrated, and I'm like, okay, how? Like I'm like trying to like jostle it around a little bit to make sure that it's like is it like, oh, who's shiny this time? Nothing good. It's probably a Paris, if I had to guess. Where is it? There's Rachel. Good. Where the heck was it? Did it run away? Oh, is that it? Yep, that's the one. Oh, was yours at home? Yes. Yes. Mine was an at-home one. Sorry, got completely derailed by the shiny Paris. Hooray! But yeah. So basically, I eventually I'm able to like jostle it around, and it, by the way, it's blaring this message every 10 seconds the entire time with a bright light on where because the screen turns on whenever it's not working correctly, and so I'm like trying to do this, and my wife is like, well, I hate that. I'm awake now, I guess. And so I'm like trying to get it attached. I finally get it back, don't you mean shiny Lumios? God damn it, pseudo. But yeah, so I finally get it connected again, and I'm like, okay, I guess I like slept, I like pushed it up a little bit and like disconnected it a little bit and stuff like that. And part of it's like the electrodes, the stickiness got a little bit done because I had to take it off and then put it back on again. But whatever. I'm like, okay, go back to sleep. I'm careful to not like jostle it this time. I get about another hour of sleep, and it does the same exact fucking thing again. And this time it's taking me longer to get it attached. I'm like, what the? Why can't you just work? Why are you like this? I finally get it attached again. Happens a third time. This time, like no matter what I do, it's just not going. Eventually, I literally just like take it and shove it as hard as I can into my forehead for like a good 30 seconds to a minute, and then it finally shuts the fuck up. And then by that point, I have to be up in an hour. I'm just like, oh, gonna be so tired. And I'm also thinking, are they gonna have enough data to do this thing? Because like, I already wasn't gonna be getting a ton of sleep because I had to be up early for like 13 doctor's appointments this morning, and it took me forever to get the thing set up so I could go to bed, and like, I'm sitting there like, are they gonna have enough, or am I gonna have to do this again because I literally couldn't get it to work well enough to be able to sleep enough for them to diagnose me with sleep apnea. Like, they're gonna go and look at this data and be like, wow, this guy, I don't know if this guy has sleep apnea or not, but he's definitely got insomnia. He wasn't asleep the entire night. And it just was like, I looked it up this morning, and turns out you need at least 4 hours of data, and I got 4 hours and 40 minutes. So, we're okay in that regard. It's a valid sleep test, but boy, was it terrible. And my wife, after the third time, was like, I actually prefer the snoring. And I was like, uh-huh. But yeah, so that was terrible. And then I had a therapy appointment. Good cricket tune. But I had a therapy appointment, then I had an eye doctor's appointment, and then I had to drop off the thing as well. So I like had so many things to do this morning after waking up from a really terrible sleep. It was just not a great start to my day, gonna be honest. Just got the results from your sleep study. Fine, just have an ass sleep schedule. Fair. So like 5 other things I could vent about. Did you get any human interaction in yours? No. Because mine was at home. Best sleep of my life, Loki, was the nap study that they did on me in. Oh dang. My headmate was freaked out all by the wires and shit. Conveniently the one who usually handles sleeping. Oops. Unfortunate. But yeah, that was my morning. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Forget. There's another thing I was gonna say. Cool. This is where all the shaky trees are. Damn. Holy. Got like 5 other reasons I'm thinking. I mean, honestly, that's I'm kind of like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, there's things I should be worrying about, but I can't remember. ADHD for the win again. I'm not stressed because I can't remember what I'm supposed to be stressed about. It's great. Why worry when you can just not remember what you were worrying about? I'm here too. Forgot to mention. Ah, Dipper welcome in. Where am I dang? I'm still stressed. I just can't remember why. It's like Neville and Harry Potter. You need to remember all. Problem is, I can't remember what I've forgotten. Bam. Oh, today I made a really delicious dish. I made some bacon ranch chicken. It was real good. I took some chicken and I had marinated it in some like olive oil and garlic and herbs and stuff like that. And then I pan seared them until they were like cooked through and stuff like that. And then I put them on like a baking sheet. And I covered them in some like shredded mozzarella, and then I had like cooked up some bacon as well, and I crumbled it over the chicken and the mozzarella, and I threw it in the oven for like, you know, like enough minutes to melt the cheese and stuff like that. Oh, I also, before I put the cheese and the bacon on, I put on some ranch seasoning, and then after that, after they came out of the oven, I drizzled some ranch dressing on top. And I had that with like some pasta. It was so good. Would recommend. It was a new recipe, so I was a bit hesitant, but it was quite tasty. ADHD? No, it's not that many. I literally had to say it out loud to understand. Freaking moron. There's beanbags at the library. That's pretty cool. But I'm afraid of the dark. I don't want it to be nighttime. There's robbers in the woods. Oh, speaking of woods. Wood. No, I don't want to fight you. Leave me alone, lady. Oh, I remember the other thing I was gonna, by the way, about. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Maze Runner series. I had never read it. My wife read it like years ago. Was like, I really liked it. You should watch it. And I was
Sounds
like,
delicious, but hold the ranch. Your father and uncles all passed in the war, and you're the only one who can keep the ranch in the family. Hold on to this ranch, Jebediah.
Jebediah is the perfect name for that voice to be saying. But yeah, so not sure if you're familiar with the Maze Runner series. I'd never read it before. My wife had recommended it for years, and I just never got around to listening to it. As part of the bingo board that we made at the beginning of the year, which by the way I am slacking on. As part of the bingo board we made, all three of the like Maze Runner books were on there. And earlier this year, I read the first one and then just kind of like didn't get the second one because I would have had to put like a hold on it, and I just didn't like I didn't want to like read them right in a row because I like was a little bit emotionally charged from the first one. So I put it off, and then like 2 days ago, I got the second one on Libby, and was like, screw it, I'll just read it. Because like I had just finished the Stormlight Archives first book, and I was looking for another like book in a series that I like to listen to, and I didn't have the second Stormlight Archive one because it's not. It's a 16-week wait on Libby, so I decided to go for the second book in Maze Runner. Finished it yesterday after getting it 2 days ago. And was like, all right, I guess I blew through that, and I was like, I'll put in a hold for the third one. I got the notification today that the third one came in, and so I listened to the entire thing today. So now I finished the series, other than the prequel, which apparently was not very good according to my wife. So I binged 2 books in 2 days, basically. And I will say, for those of you who are familiar with the Maze Runner series, read the author's other series, Cornchuck. I will say, for those of you familiar with it, like I loved like the premise overall. I love pretty much everything about it. I just felt like the final like solution to the mystery was like a little unsatisfying for my taste. I really liked the premise of it, especially the first book. Second book was also really good. Like it was really cool to see all of that stuff. And it was like a cool like psychological like, who do I trust? Like, how do I what is going on? Is there another shiny? Oh, shiny Zubat. Wood. We've been getting a lot of shinies that aren't Vermi. But they are shinies. Alright. Zubat wood. I mean, how could I? Look at where they were flaunting their shininess. But yeah, I really liked like the mystery setup and all that stuff, and like the psychological of like who do you trust, what's going on, how, you know, trying to piece together the bits and pieces of information. All that stuff was awesome. It just like in the end it kind of turned into like, all right, it's like I kind of get where it's going, and at a certain point I was like, I kind of know what I was hoping for something a little bit more like mind-blowing reveal at the end, and it was kind of just like a, oh, okay, yeah, I guess that it makes sense type of thing. But like it was like there was a lot of like emotional turmoil and like not sure if I made the right decision, and then in the end it kind of like was just like a I didn't feel like there was a real payoff of like I made the right decision, or I figured out what decision I should make, or anything like that. It was really just like it kind of like just fell into place, and it did, I don't know, I feel like it didn't stick the landing as much as I would have liked, but like the entirety of like listening to the series was like amazing. I just like all of the like build up and stuff like that was awesome. I just felt like the ending fell a little bit flat, but otherwise quite a good series. Would recommend. Is it a nose smash or a nose pass? Smash. Love nose pass. Alright, go over here. Panic Room, welcome to the stream. Good to have you in. Just made Panic Room a whole account. Are you proud of me? Ah, nice. Alright. Third shiny for the night. I'm the newest headmate. Dope. Oh, we gotta take a quick break for a Burmy. Or we gotta take a quick break for a Bergmite. To be fair, they sound somewhat similar. Right, we'll put it over here. Right, save. Bergmeat. Oh God! Imagine a flesh version of this Pokemon. Bergmeat. It's the Galar version. Oh damn it! That was a waste. There we are. Ice sharding happy right now. Holy cow. I never can get this over shiny. This is such a long outbreak and none of them are shiny. I'm leaving? Okay, Doodle. Have a good night. Thank you so much for joining. Womp. Gligar is my mortal enemy in this game. Hate those little goobers. Ice sharding happy. My New Jersey accent is getting me in trouble. Oh, you know, I should have tried to go around and see if any shaky rocks were around to try and get Bergmite to jump out of them. And back to Burmy. You know, I could just go around looking for shaky trees in Alabaster Icelands so that I could also look for shaky rocks. Maybe I'll do that after this loop. Doodle. Okay, welcome into Sunday. One of these days that's going to be shiny. It's going to be astounding. All I want to do is see you turn into shiny Burmy. Shiny Burmy. Shiny Burmy. All I want to do is see you turn into a shiny Burmy. All I want to do is see you turn into shiny Burmy. Shiny Burmy. Shaky, shaky tree to tree. We'll just honestly, this is exactly what I do with Lola. I just sing songs that are in my head, but I change the lyrics to like being Lola themed. I can do the same thing with Shiny Burmy. It's great. Or Shaky Trees. Burmy in the shaky tree. Shaky tree, shaky tree, shaky tree, shaky tree. First thing I'm realizing is that there have been problems with a certain someone. Oh yeah. I'm familiar with the thing you're talking about. Alright. Well, bam. Boring old regular Burmy strikes again. By the way, thank you so much everyone for 7 likes. I really appreciate it. Are they all Kermit now? Incredible. Yeah, apparently I can only do 1 impression. Burmy Kermy just makes sense. Burmy Kermy just makes sense. Why won't you shake, you stupid trees? I gotta turn off the top fan thing. It makes no sense whatsoever. I could actually make an actual like fan ranking system. I could code it. It only applies if I'm in first. Boy, is that some older sibling shit or what? And I'm an older sibling, but that is some older sibling shit right there. This is the rule, but if you work within the system and manage to get over the systemic injustice, I'm still not going to accept it because these rules only apply to you and not to me. Discussion bot? Oh yeah, we can do that. Do it, make me #1. The oldest siblings. Oh, what am I doing? That'd be really fun. The last one made no sense. Yeah, I know. It's sometimes it just doesn't work. It's thinking. Give it a minute.
What is the best? The day the sky fell you have ever benefited.
This one makes a lot more sense. Don't worry, Pseudo. I was gonna go to the Icelands. Whoops. Next time, if I remember. I'm just thinking of how the chat ranking system could work. Just have it be completely fickle. Have it start off where you're just randomly assigned a position, and then from there, just random things can either improve or worsen your rank just whenever I feel like it. Just be like, oh, you made a typo. Guess you're losing 2 spots. That's a shame. You were number 8, now you're number 10. Only you hadn't made that typo. Or like, you know, oh, thank you for getting a membership. You now bump up one ranking. Because, of course I can be bribed. Shaky Tree! Final Fantasy 13? Never played it. The 1967 Skyfall. Went right up there and tore a chunk out of the sky so we would fall. I can hear Adele in the background. Rolling in the deep. Can my rank be funniest, not a number? Sure. That caused so much chaos. I'm all for it.
67.
67. Perfect. My darling, don't fear, my darling. The lion sleeps tonight. You have limited points and you use them on that. Hey, listen, they can spend their points however they want. It's a free, well, at one point it was ostensibly a free country. Someone give me 100 million points. I could. That'd be so fun. I feel like I would that would piss off Crunchy, Solo, pretty much everyone would get pissed off at me for doing that. Honestly, tempting. Are there even any mods here? I think Ellie was probably lurking. Oh right, I'm supposed to. Let's see if I can't get Ellie to spawn. Maple syrup, Canada. Hockey. Tim Hortons poutine. Good. Doodle's not here to demand it. Good Doodle mod? Nah. Doing there. Get on your flying steed. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, for I am sweet tonight. Whoa. You know, I haven't finished the bribe code. I need to work on that more. I want... Ooh, an STD is forming. Look at that. We were here long enough. Cool.
Anyone who thinks they can compete with me for the title of funniest, meet me in the middle of the creek at 4:47. We'll draw firearms and see which drawing of flaming arms is better.
We'll draw firearms. I bet I could draw some pretty good firearms. We should do another stream where we play Scribblio. That could be fun. Bam. Just wait until this thing forms now. Maybe we'll finally get the coveted shiny that we need from a space-time distortion that we've been searching for oh, these many months and years. They hate you, Ectric. They hate you. They want to leave you for manly badass hero. Well, I don't think they hate me. And if they want to go watch something else, that's fair. It's a privilege to have people hanging out with me to watch it. It's not a right. Appreciate any time. Obviously, I would like people to stay, but if they'd rather go do something else, that's completely on them. Would participate in the Jackbox streams, but I'm one, very competitive, and two, very fragile about being funny. That's fair. That's fair. I definitely understand that. I'm the same way. Luckily, I'm funny enough that I win a lot of the time, so that helps. Manly badass hero says empty like my soul every other video. What does Ectric do? I introduce magic glory holes. Is that my thing? I say huh neat at shinies. I sing like Kermit sometimes. Ectric just win one crap. Hey, let's go. I have multiple bits. They dangle. But yeah, I get the worry about being competitive about Jackbox and stuff. That's why I'm suggesting Scribblio, because that there's nothing about being funny. It's all about knowing words and drawing vaguely okay-ish. It's good to have a bit. Yeah, let's go. Friend told me that he feels like he's not funny at D&D because people laugh at my bits more than his. It's really made this 10 times worse recently. I mean, I feel like if you're comparing like your funniness to someone else, you're really sucking the joy of like making people laugh out of it, and it's gonna make it harder for you to be funny. Like if you're getting worried about like how funny other people are compared to you, you're getting into the wrong mindset, and it's not going to be helping you be funny. I think the best thing you can do that you can have is have someone else being funny near you, because bouncing off of someone who's being funny is incredible and makes it so much easier to like get a laugh because they're already laughing. Like it's funny that I like do so much like solo streaming and like just you know, ostensibly carrying the conversation by myself. I don't know that I actually do, but theoretically that's what I do. I think that my main skill is with like in a group where like I'm playing off of what people are saying. Like in the Baldur's Gate collab streams, I feel like I was much just funnier on average than in like a regular stream, just because I like was able to like I'm much better at like having quippy like comebacks and stuff like that, rather than just like coming up with funny things to say apropos of nothing. Granted, the way I do it is I kind of like do it. I'm almost like doing quippy one-liners in response to like what's happening in the game, but it's not the same. All that to say, I feel like comparing yourself and your funniness versus someone else, it's not the point. But I also get that, like, you know, it can be tied to your like perception of yourself and stuff like that, and that's always difficult. I have that with like being competitive around like games that like are ostensibly about like how smart you are. That's why I don't like playing chess, because I'm not that good at chess, and I don't have the drive to like learn all of the like very intricate like chess specific knowledge you need to learn to be like actually good at chess. But it also like feels like when I'm failing at chess, I'm failing at being smart, which is something that I like value in myself. That BG3 group had very humorous synergy. Oh yeah, yeah. I somehow became the group mom, despite being being, you know, only one of two dudes, and one of two of the younger group, apparently. Is it MGH like Doodle thing? Did Doodle come up with MGH? I feel like I don't remember the how it started off. It's very possible that Doodle was the one that came up with it. I don't remember for sure. If Doodle didn't start it, they definitely ran with it. Just is a good vibe. Oh, thank you. I try. What if I hate having friends? Well, that's just unfortunate, I would say. Friends are wonderful when you can find them. True ones, that is. You could have bad friends, but when you find the right people that are willing to, like, you know, build you up in life, that's some of the best shit in the world. Alright. STD's gone. Took an antibiotic. Did Evelyn come up with it? Very possible. I don't remember. I avoid trivia like the plague. I did it competitively for years in school, usually team lead. Then was a stoner for 12 years. I don't want to come across as dumb, even though if I probably wouldn't. Yeah, I get that. Like I like doing trivia stuff just because like I am a jack of all trades kind of person, and you know, having like a wide knowledge base of like random topics is like something that comes naturally to me. So like that one specifically doesn't threaten me because I know I can do it at least decently well. But I definitely feel the same way. Like not that I'm saying that you don't come across it naturally or anything like that as well, but like I just like that one doesn't specifically bother me, but it's like along the same lines. Took an antibiotic. Took an antibiotic is crazy. Hey, let's go. I like you and like 2 other people. I like 3 other people. Ah, okay. Well, I'm honored to be one of 4. Unless you weren't talking to me, in which case, screw you. I like creating and consuming horror, and that's literally it. Hey. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever will ease your dingleberries. Whatever you want to talk about. Alright. So... shaky trees. And also... let's just talk to... Let's get the wildberries going on this one. Been rolling on antibiotics for a solid week. Ooh, what happened? I got an infection? I mean, I guess that would almost, you know, definitionally be the case unless you're taking them, you know, superfluously. For some reason, it's a bit that Panic likes watching me play Roblox, but I don't play Roblox that much. Oh, okay. That's fun. Want to get my art out more? I want to know if people think it's scary. Only one way to find out? Alright, no...
Hey guy,
bird meats,
friend,
so...
guy, do you have any more of that amoxicillin? I was joking.
Oh, amoxicillin, I get it. No shaky nothing, huh? That's shaky. Ooh, alpha bird. Would have been real cool if that had been shiny. That manly badass hero dead, right? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, gaslight, right. Okay. Let's go this way. Go back down over here. Why do they do that sometimes? Wood. Guess we just go out. I don't see no shaking nothing. over here. Bird meets the goat. I wish he would show up in his shiny form. Shaky rock. I'm gonna draw bird meat. Oh god. It's even the most gruesome thing ever. Can't wait. Oh wow, it's already almost 1 o'clock. I do have work in the morning. I should probably not stay up uber duper late, but we shall see. Doobie 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 doo. Doobie 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 doobie. Doobie 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 doo. Stomp your feet. There's really nothing over here, huh? Damn. Oh, gibble. Alright, so the other shaky trees are up this direction. It's bad that I'm low-key tempted to sabotage any chance they have to mend things because I don't think anything's gonna mend. She's gonna waste more energy beating a dead horse. I mean, I wouldn't. That's not a kind thing to do, but you know. You're more than welcome to have your opinion on how effective trying to mend things would be. Nope. Sheep trees. Or rocks. Oh god, shaky rock to the tune of Baby Shark. Shaky rock do 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 do, shaky rock do 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 do, shaky rock do 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 do. Not a shiny bird, right? I'm gonna say probably don't do that. Ah! Ow. Rude. Right. Doing there. So we wander about. Fly, rain. Fly, you fools. Nice. We'll need 11 more. Did you ever do the top of the building braviary glitch? Yes? Maybe? I forget what I was trying to do. Oh yeah, the gain infinite height with a braviary glitch? Yeah, I can do that. I need to remember how to do it, but... How do you do it? Stop moving so much. Yeah, I got it. There we go.
You don't have to. I just wondered if you had already done that hunt at some point. Eagle, 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 eagle.
Everyone hopping off? All right, have a good night.
Eagle,
Basenji,
eagle,
Panic Room,
eagle,
Dipper, Lula.
eagle, eagle,
Appreciate you coming in.
eagle, 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 pinched fingers.
But yeah, I can do it. I forgot about that glitch. Alright, we're gonna do one more loop and then probably call it a night, because I gotta get to bed. In honor of Christian. Thanks. Right. Cool. Ready. Already ready. I think what we can do is just Wormadam. Honestly, I cannot tell the difference between shiny and regular Wormadam and Burby. I understand, like, the gray part becomes, like, more bluish, but, like, I really can't see it that well. So, I think we go this way. Cut across this way real quick. Trying to come up with like a good loop that'll get me everything I need. Alright, go up here. Around this way. There should be rocks, there should be trees. Maybe get lucky and the bird might start to blue. Nope. Head over this way. way next. Oh, shaky rock. I have a feeling it's probably not Bergmite. We'll try it though. What's the difference between a seagull and an eagle? Badass. God damn. Fine. I'll go kill them later. That's rude. Did not appreciate that. Alright, now we go over here. Do a quick swoop around this way. Swoop over here. For shaky trees and shaky rocks. Oops, shaky rock back here. Oh, right. Damn it. Not a bit. Rude AF. I know, right? How dare it not be a Bergmite? Not even a regular Bergmite, let alone a shiny Bergmite. Alright, nothing doing there. Now we, loop on up. Way. There's a Bergmite now. Wanna bum ba dum bow. Alright. Now straight through over here. Just hop down here real quick and give one last spot for anything shaking. Right. I don't know why I thought that blue rock was shaking. Alright. And it looks like nothing. Oh well. Alright, so we're going to call it here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, apologies that it wasn't Baldur's Gate, but we did get 3 shinies, so I can't really complain that much. Let's go see if we can't find ourselves a raid target. I'm looking at my schedule in my Rolodex of ahead, I'm thinking that tomorrow, obviously no stream, unless something crazy happens. And then Saturday, possibly a stream. And then Sunday, probably a stream. And then Monday, Tuesday, I will probably stream one of those days. And then I am on Thanksgiving break until Saturday at the earliest. So we shall see. But we got a couple more streams until Thanksgiving. And I think I will try to have the last video I was supposed to post for Italy edited for Thanksgiving, so I can release it on Thanksgiving. I think that's the goal. Let's see. Who do we want to raid? Ooh, Yumiko's playing Legend Zod and was only at rank F. We'll be balding again soon. I know it. I know. We gotta get there. I'm gonna try and get it in early next week so we can get back into it. I need to figure it out. You know what? Either let's do Larry Larvesta. He's doing some shiny hunting. Yumiko, it has a lot of people. I'd rather raid someone with less people. Zod sounds fine to me. Let's do it. Larry Larvesta. Also doing Zod, just shiny hunting. Alright, so we're going to go on hashtag ElectriCrew. I hope to see you over in Larry Larvesta's chat with hashtag ElectriCrew. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. And until the next stream, I will see you around. Bye.